What's going on, gamers? No, I'm just kidding. But what's going on, y'all? So, yeah, because this guy's trying to talk about broke turning into Dreamcast. I think that's funny, by the way, Slady. That's hilarious. I'm going to explain some things in a second, but this is crazy that I have to do this. Then we got William Cooper saying, damn, bro, still talking about it. At the end of the day, who gives it up? So, guys, it's time for Xbot farming now. Man, I didn't think I'd be doing this, but good Lord, man, all this load taking for Microsoft, I don't know what else to tell you. So first of all, I'm not Dreamcast guy, and second of all, he's right about Xbox hardware being dead because it's pretty obvious. Everybody knows what happened at the Sam's Club situation. And it says, damn, bro, still talking about it. At the end of the day, who gives it F? Oh, like I said, I could see you do. You're here, bro. You care. You're here. Like he said, no one's forcing you to watch. I care. That's why. Okay. So first and foremost, talking about these two, and going up to these comments over here. Anyone else notice how the Fanboys content creators on the Xbox bandwagon for the algorithm only post videos with negative feedback about the Xbox Ally? Okay, so I don't necessarily have a problem with her. She comes in and she posts stuff, so I'm not trying to slam her, but we're just going to be covering all of this so we can get it all out the way. She's cool. I have no problem with her. This is not really about attacking her, but she keeps commenting. She wants to know, so I'm going to reply to all of you and to the bots that were attacking me. I'm not talking to her. She's whatever. It's cool. And then this guy right here, AGMB lying. LOL. What a clown living in the clown world. Funny. He was talking about Xbox is dead. Xbox lie. Xbox is, but you hadn't noticed he's not talking about Nintendo. Oh boy, there you go again, bringing up Nintendo when Microsoft is literally stomping all over you. Okay, first and foremost, not only did they lie to you about this whole generation, right? And you, right? No, everybody knows I did. This year, they tried to push for the biggest pro-consumer move, right? Then they turn around and did what? Put $79.99 on Outer Worlds 2. I want you to tell me how that's intelligent, right? Because anti-consumer. Not only is Microsoft doing that, but they jacked the price up of Game Pass, right? In front of you. They jacked the price of the consoles 2 times in front of you. They're forcing you off of Windows 10 to go to Windows 11. Everything this company is doing is anti-consumer. They're forcing you to leave your console and enforce you to PC. No, are they not doing this? Let's talk about this consistent anti-consumer behavior Microsoft has been doing consistently for the past 2 weeks, right? You ready? Yeah, because they're about to bring their first $80 game to Steam in the wrong way. You've been lied to about 4 games. You've been lied to consistent. Man, this is crazy. They've canceled the Everwild. They canceled the Perfect Dark. They lied to you with the fake gameplay. All this anti-consumer behavior, and you're still coming to me asking me why I'm doing this content when they're the ones that are dumping on you, killing the console? At this point, like I said, you are brainwashed to me and your zombies. At this point, still defending Microsoft. It's absolutely insane. How am I turning into Dreamcast guy when clearly all this content you've been making for all these years, they have just dumped on it in front of you. And then are forcing you to get a $600 handheld that is overpriced with Steam APU. And then tell you to get a $1,000 handheld that is not performing well. After doing all the anti-consumer behavior leading up to this, knowing that device was coming out, and they just killed everything. And you're telling me when you're dead stock that you're trying to damage control in Walmart and all those other places that nobody's buying because they weren't buying it before, Switch One's been out selling it worldwide before they even jacked up the price twice, is somehow not worth covering, that I need to look at Nintendo and not the $1 trillion company that has record profits, laying off 15,000 people too? Do I need to keep going? How many anti-consumer behaviors did I just name to you bots? How many? I'm serious here. How many anti-consumer moves did I just name to you on top of be forced to get off of Windows 10? Yeah, get booted off. Almost 40% of Steam users being forced off. Everywhere they go, they make everything worse. Windows, Microsoft Store, garbage for 10 straight years, 15 straight years, never did anything good. Microsoft, Windows 11, bloat, garbage, spyware, creep system. Guess what? Being forced to use it now. Want to sign into Windows 11 and make a Windows 11 account? Forced to make a Windows 11 account. I just gave you like 10 and 11 anti-consumer behaviors for the past 3 weeks in a row, consistently daily. On top of them making record profits. The daily are stomping on things. Throw that over there. Oh, he came in the gaming industry. Oh, he doesn't want to take credit for his pride and for his mistakes he did in the gaming industry. I'll just leave it off like Don Matrick did, right? Just take off somewhere else. Go feed the AI. I'm going to dump it to you. Penny pinch them more now. You saw that too, penny pinching. Get ready for more layoffs. All this consistent anti-consumer behavior. And you're asking me why I'm still talking about things? How much more load are you going to take from Microsoft? You bots. How much more damage control are you going to do instead of actually being intelligent and professionally criticizing them so that they can improve? That's why Michael Pachter told them, you're delusional. I'm having a meeting with you Tuesday. You saying he's wrong? It's like the same thing with all of Europe removing them. Sam's Club, get out. Limited stock everywhere else. All of Europe, all 18 countries, get out. Because your overpriced inventory nobody wants. You're costing me money. So I'm curious. Where is AGN being the villain here? When I'm the one pointing out what they're doing and slamming them because they're destroying the Xbox brand that you cared about. But of course, you don't say that, but you just, like I said, just turn into Monster Incs. for Microsoft. Defend anything they do and over attack Nintendo. Always try to use Nintendo as an excuse every time Microsoft does something bad because you're cowards and you can't face them and you're afraid to criticize them. So like I said, you take the garbage load and you swallow it big time. And you take it up the rear end for them. And then you run around attacking people that clearly call this type of stuff out. I'm not having it with you bots. You're the worst in the gaming community. Because if it was for you, the gaming community would be dead. You would criticize nothing. You would see no problems. You would see no errors. It's just perfect and all right after all this behavior. I can't, man. You're zombies to me. I'm serious. You people are sleepwalkers. You're the problem with this world. You're the one that feeds corporate greed and defends it against humanity that is sitting there going against it. Like I said, to me, you're a bunch of brainwashed sleepwalkers, damaging, controlling a dead stock, a dead console. It's dead. There's nobody buying it. They killed it. Wake up. Stop sleeping. You're asleep. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You're sleeping. You're sleeping. Let me help you out. Wake up. Not crashing out telling you the truth. Shut up with that. Don't even try to come with it either, because it's the only thing you have. Let me call your hand. Crashing out and Nintendo fanboy. That's all you got. You want to show me some other cards? Because your hand is getting boring now. It's the same thing over and over again. Nintendo fan, but that's all you got? Crashing out, that's all you have? You're boring and uncreative. All of you. What else you got to say? Because you don't have anything else to say. Because Microsoft has 1,000 holes in it, but I'm ripping it all to pieces and you don't like it. I'm stomping. I'm stomping. I'm curb stomping like Gears of War. Curb stomping. Yeah, we getting crunk in here. You don't like it, get curb stomped. With the truth. Now come at me if you got something. You know you can't handle this fire because I'm gonna roast you. Oh yeah, I love doing this. I'm having fun. There's nothing wrong over here. Just like WWE, right? Oh, we getting crunk over here and they love it. But of course you want to try to paint AGN a certain way because you're frauds. You're mad because I'm exposing everything and I'm not pushing that grift. And I didn't want to. I was literally trying to support the Xbox brand that I cared about when Phil Spencer and them were actually there. You know what I mean? When there was gaming there, where you had feedback where it was real. This stuff here is nothing but corporate garbage. And I ain't sitting over here grifting for no damn suits that got trillions of dollars up there. They can easily give you a way better world, make everything more affordable. But of course, no, it's all cool. It's all okay. Just take it, like I said, because you people just have no brains. You got no fight in you. You got no soul. You just sit there and take everything anti-consumer and just let them do it. It's pathetic. So I'm done with this garbage. And I have to call it out. Yeah, I'm going where it's fun, where gaming is at. Ain't no gaming in Microsoft. It's soulless. Watch this Call of Duty penny pinching coming underneath you. They're going to make that money back. You're going to give me back my $70 billion. Oh, yeah, the corpos are coming. They're penny pinching. Give me that money. Pinch the pace down. Watch these prices go up even more. What you going to say then? So nobody talk about Nintendo. They ain't jacked the price of their hardware. What are you talking about? Switch 2 still the same price. Nintendo Switch Online, $20 a year. 1 year of Game Pass, $360. 10 years of Nintendo Switch Online is $200. 1 year of Game Pass is more than 10 years. 15 years, guys, 15 times 20, that's $300. 15 years of Nintendo Switch Online is still cheaper than 1 year of Game Pass. Want to go to 50 years of Nintendo Switch Online with the expansion pass and all that stuff? Go buy one of those games. Try to get one of those retro classics. They're going to charge you out the ass for it. 10 years of that is $500. Yeah, it beats it, but guess what? 7 years, because what's 7 times 5? 35. 7 years of the expansion pack is $350. 7 years of the best service of Nintendo is still cheaper than 1 year of Game Pass. You still haven't answered that question. Why haven't they jacked the price up? Right? Go and buy Call of Duty for $70 billion, then lose $300 million, then lie to you. Make that mistake too, right? Then ruin companies, ruin developers like Bethesda, lay them off, all the meta's taken down, everything they do gets worse. Tell me where anybody got with Microsoft where the metas get better. They seem to all be getting worse. All the sales are tanking down. They ain't hide no numbers, hide everything from you, the whole entire generation. You get no hardware stats. You don't deserve the truth. You deserve to get dumped on all day. Yeah, that's exactly what you're taking. I know why they do it, because you just take it. You don't ask for anything, just hide everything from you, lie to you, show you fake numbers. Where's the hardware sales at, right? Where's the Xbox Raw Live pre-order numbers at, right? Where's the Helldivers 2 actual official number? Where is the official anything from them given to you? Where's them coming out saying, oh no, we're not canceling Xbox hardware? Didn't say anything to you. Then come out and act like they cared on the camera, nothing. Where's it at, bots? You asked for the fire, now you're getting it. All this damage controlling for what? And I just showed you all this anti-consumer behavior. Nintendo will never kill their platform. They will never interject garbage into it in politics. Sony could never kill their platform. Look at that, it's still alive. Even after those canceled games, see? Because they know what they're doing. They're not moronic. Microsoft does not know what they're doing. They don't give a damn about gaming. They don't know much about gaming. Outer Worlds 2 at 80 told you everything. Outer Worlds 2 at 80 told you everything. To me, you have to be the most lost person in the gaming industry to think the Outer Worlds 2 is going to sell at $80 and compete with a game like Mario Kart that's at $80. Though I do not agree with that at all, and I slammed that. But guess what? They're successful because they're intelligent, and it's going to work. And it has value. It sold 75 million. GTA gonna get away with it too. I don't know why, because they're that good. Doesn't mean I agree with it, but I'm just saying, Microsoft is not that good. Outer Worlds 2 is not that good to be at $80. It does not justify anything at all. Kind of reminds me of your mentality. Just dumb, asleep, and just has no brain, no rebellion. Just take everything, don't rebel against nothing. It's all perfectly fine. It's better than ever. Worse than ever. Absolutely pathetic. And it can't get better because you're not trying to make it get better. It's pathetic. So people like Michael Pachter have to come out and say, I need to call you, Microsoft. I need to help you out. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know why they took that? Because they don't know what they're doing. But of course, every sign that's in front of you that's obvious that somebody in middle school can figure out, you bots can't seem to figure it out. You just come and be stupid in damage control. And I'm like, are these sheep serious? Is this all you're going to do? Am I talking to a human being anymore, or just a regurgitated parrot nonsense that Microsoft installs in you and you just regurgitate it everywhere and try to damage control? Oh, and it's all better than ever. $30 now for 1 year of sub. I'm more expensive than Netflix that has a couple 100 million subs. Who are you? Your handout more expensive than Nintendo. Who are you? You've created nothing. You've innovated nothing in those worlds. But yet you want to make a more expensive product than everybody and scam everybody and lie to everybody and try to force them to. Let's talk about this too. Everything is an Xbox. More brainwashing. Where has this company done anything that is intelligent? And you parrots, I swear, it just gets annoying after a while. Just stop. All this is garbage. All of it. And it's pathetic. And I'm getting fed up with it. That's why I'm no longer a part of it. But somebody that supported my channel that I'm going to say, thank you, Alex. You know what I mean? You supported my channel. I will never attack Alex because he supported my channel. And I take that serious. You know what I mean? You supported me as a friend. So we may not have had a lot of words, but guess what? I appreciate that type of stuff. Like I said, I'm not ungrateful. Anybody else? Same thing with Josh Addis, any of you guys. You know what I mean? Same thing with maybe Astro, whoever. Anything you guys done, trust me, that was all authentic. I ain't fake. You know why I'm doing this, and you guys know deep down this is all bullshit. I ain't going for that no more. All that stuff we were pushing, and they slammed it in our face. Think I'm just gonna take that? Like I said, I'm not like you. I'm not just taking the load. You bots. I've seen Alex makes his videos and other people because they know. And then I see the Steam situation. Watch what they mess up there. They already did. Everywhere they go, they do not help out. Why you jump into Windows like, man, come on, man. Windows has been trash in front of you for years. This is what I'm saying. I'm not going for this stuff, man. The brand that I care about was the Xbox brand, and they fucking killed it. And the hardware. Stumped it into the ground the day that he's done. All this stuff I'm going against is Microsoft and all their bots defending them. But I find it funny that you talk about Xbox, but you're not realizing that it's been Microsoft gaming for years. And you're sleeping talking about Xbox. Dude, Xbox is done. Wake up. It's now a PC device that are trying to collaborate and fit in with other OEMs. The hard is done. They may have that next little official hardware, but guess what, guys? Sell like 10 million. If they try it with dual boot, hey, I'm not against it. You know what I mean? I'm not against an Xbox console. This whole time, I am against Microsoft's behavior against the Xbox console, against the gaming division that I was there day one, and some of you frauds weren't even probably alive or even there day one. I was. I've been here since the beginning with Nintendo and NES. I've seen it all. I don't want to hear anything from these people, too, that have not even been in the gaming industry for 5 years. Like, what do you got to say? What, did you just play Fortnite and buy MTX? What do you know? I've been here since the very beginning. I've seen it all from the beginning all the way to now, and I've played all platforms and supported all. And this stuff I'm seeing today is the worst thing I've ever seen in gaming. Unreal Engine 5, Rush, Broken Generations, all this Rush stuff. Same thing with this ROG Ally. AI, frame gen, get it out, scam you, overprice, make me my money back. Frame gen, scamming. Garbage MS on your screen. It's a scam, just like the NVIDIA stuff. They're doing a NVIDIA scamming methods now on you, and you ain't seeing that. All this anti-consumer behavior. It is pathetic, and I'm tired of hearing about it. So now you know the truth. Now you know why I'm doing this. I don't give a damn about no Shinobi 2-year-old post. Yeah, that was wrong, and that's dumb. You know what I think about that? I think that's dumb because why, when you had the opportunity, and it was very obvious, and the telltale signs are everywhere, did you go and do that type of post and give somebody an angle to farm? That to me is moronic. You want to know what I think about that? That's what I think about that. Because everything else was pretty obvious. Now you're giving people a chance to cope and damage control instead of facing the truth. It is a stupid post, and I agree with you guys on that. And I'm mad at him for that because it's like, why? You didn't have to do that. It was already obvious. And because of that, he gave you people angles. Like I say certain words, but I'm just saying. So, yeah, there we have it. You got your comments answered. So stop coming to my page with this type of stuff, talking about taking the L. Dude, no, you're taking the L. You're taking the load. Swallowing it. Yeah, L, that's you right there. Mr. Mad Leprechaun, you're coming in here. You're the one taking the load from Microsoft. I'm the one going against that because I got the courage, right? And like I said, YouTube needs more genuine content creators, not more frauds and bots. They're all over the place. They got plenty of that. Right? Plenty of grifters all over the place. Plenty of people that are going to just be Monster Incorporated and just defend the corporation all day. That's you. He's been taking a solid win for the last 2 weeks. Xbox is dead. It is what it is. Facing reality. By giving full support to rumors that have no standing. What rumors? Like I said, anything about that Shinobi stuff, I made it quite clear what that was about. Look, dude, I've said this before. If you're going to try to use that as an excuse to try to tear down everything else I've done, it shows how pathetic your hand is because you're just looking for something to cope on instead of realizing the full anti-consumer behavior from Microsoft in front of you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit check, bots. Later.